our towel racks pop. You like that? Is the coolest guy I know.
Pop, you were good.
Coolest.
Debbie, I have to say, you are a dreamsicle to work with. Hey.
You one-upped me.
Dad jokes, mom jokes.
Go on forever. Yes, we do. But this is a very interesting DIY. I love this, Ken.
Well, I saw this for sale somewhere, and it was more expensive than I would want to pay. But I'm like, this is something that we can make at home and make it very inexpensively. And I love it because it's something fun for the kids' room, for the pool side, for the back porch. You can do them in any colors to fit in with your theme, make your kids hang things up, and just sort of add some summer fun to the house.
Change it up. You could even do like a starfish or a mermaid.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it goes
You
on
can have lots
and on.
of fun with it.
And this one, by the way, these shapes look pretty simple to make.
They are simple, very simple thing to make, and it looks a lot more difficult than it is. So we're gonna start with the actual base, with the coat rack part itself. This is a 1x3, get it pre-cut at your lumber yard, 25 inches. And then
how much is this, $2?
Like $2 for like 8 feet. So
oh, really? Okay, great.
So what you're gonna do is figure out your spacing. Now, what you wanna do is find the center, put one hole in the center, go ahead and pre-drill it, and then you want 2 at the ends, just a little bit, and then just split the difference. So you get them nice and evenly spaced. Remember, you want plenty of space for the backpacks and the coat, so don't put them too close together.
All right.
Go ahead and pre-drill them. Now, to really make this functional, because we hang up so much stuff, you really want some space in between the popsicle and the rack. So what I want to do is get spacers. So I got dowels, I cut them to 1.5 inches, but if you don't want to do that, just get spools. You can get pre-done spools that already have the hole in it if you really want to make this super simple. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take
Shall I help you?
a drill here.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to have you help me in just a second here, Debbie. Yeah, we'll do 2 of them here. You want to drill this just until it starts to come through the other side, if you can see that there.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is go ahead, and if you're not using spools, if you're using dowels like I am, go ahead and pre-drill it, because all this is a spacer, so it doesn't need to be a tight fit on it. And you're just going to...
just so it comes through.
Exactly. Now you want to have some coming out of the front. That's not bad. You want about 1/2 inch or so coming out. So.
And you also want to put the glasses on before you do that, not
before
after.
you do that,
there yeah. Safety first.
Safety first.
Okay.
So you're going to do all of them like that, and you're going to have it. That's what you're going to have.
All
so
right.
You're all set. That's your foundation. You can go ahead.
Easy
set that
breezy.
aside. We're going to use that later.
Okay.
So now let's go ahead and do our popsicle. So I got, again, 1x3s. You can go ahead and have them cut into 5.5 inch lengths. Have them do it at the hardware store. And then get a little curve. Just get a salad plate or something and curve your little edges with a piece of pencil. And then I'm just going to take...
use this big saw.
It's not a big saw. This is just a little jigsaw. This is an easy one to use.
You call it a big saw. I mean a jigsaw. I call it a big saw.
And all you're going to do is just curve off your corners. So you're going to do...
There you go.
And what I found was easiest is to go ahead and do one, and then you can use that to trace your bottom on all of them.
So no template or anything.
No
You're just freehanding.
Yeah, it's not hard. Get something around out of your kitchen cupboard. Use that to get your curve. And then the important thing is to go through with a high grit sandpaper and really smooth it all around. And that's really going to give it
elbow grease.
That ice cream. If you have a belt sander or a power sander at home that you never get to use, now's the time to break it out. But just a good old piece of sandpaper.
And I know this it sounds intimidating, but it's far less intimidating to use than it sounds. All right, so now
it is. And this is a big one. They make little small ones. If you really want to try something at home, go and get a little beginner saw, and you'll be amazed at what you can do. So now, as you can see, this is what my fully rounded one, but then have fun, like take a bite out of one.
So cute.
Do a triangle.
This
do
is
one
like the Rocket Pops, remember?
Exactly.
I love those.
One's like an ice cream sandwich. So go ahead and get all your shapes, have fun, be creative. This is where you really start to customize it.
And you paint these before we screw them on?
No. That's what I was going to do. I found no. You want to assemble it first. I know we never say that. Assemble it first.
Why?
I'll explain why.
Okay.
So now what you can see is I went ahead, and not in the center, but 2/3 of the way down, I went ahead and I drilled a little pilot hole, not all the way through. And then what you're going to do is you are just going to hand screw these on.
Okay.
Because you don't want to leave... you don't want to see that screw coming out of the top.
And the wood is so soft that this is simple.
Exactly. And you've done that little bit of pre-drilling.
There we go.
And that's going to sort of give you that nice, clean look where you don't have you don't have that hole sticking out.
I'm in shock that we're doing this before painting.
Well, so I had already made one, so then I'm like, oh, I forgot I should have painted it first. Painting it when it was like this was so easy because you're not holding it. It's off, so I could get around the sides, I could do the top, I could do
and
all
you don't
my...
have to, oh my gosh.
I'm not getting paint all over my
This is
hands.
brilliant.
Easiest thing ever.
Okay.
So, speaking of painted, I have the painted ones over here.
All right.
Really have fun. Do ice cream sandwiches, do sort of rocket pops. But I'd like to mixing up the colors a little bit so that it's a little bit different. And then...
And put the popsicle sticks on them.
And you want to just, here,
Make them
Debbie,
really
if you'll help me
authentic.
out here, pop those right, because
Look at that.
nothing is right without a popsicle stick.
I mean, should I put the popsicle stick on the ice cream sandwich
Ooh,
too?
that's a technicality. I don't think so because it's
I think
not,
we'll leave it
It's
raw.
not, here you go, there you go. For the
There you
rocket
go.
pop, I already got the dreamsicle.
This is
Yeah, these are just your
really
standard
cute,
craft
guys.
popsicles that you get from, there you go.
There you go. Oh my gosh,
Like, how
Alexandra would
easy
love this.
Is that, and now,
Just hang.
totally functional too. Sort of makes sort of hanging up your summer things fun.
Functional, fabulous,
Exactly.
and frugal, as always.
And voila, adorable.
Honestly, this is my favorite DIY you've done all summer.
I haven't heard that from you in a couple weeks.
Well.
I'm starting to worry.
Every week I have a new favorite. For full instructions, you all visit hallmarkchannel.com.